Hello and welcome back to Be a Quirky Writer with our creation and animation segment. Now, today we are going to talk about how even a fragmented narrative still works if the setup is carefully planned. We are going to talk about Mushishi, a bit of a forgotten anime that, in my opinion, deserves some amount of praise. You see, just as with other anime that I've discussed in this channel, take for instance, I don't know, Cowboy Bebop or Trigun, Mushishi is more about the journey and the little side stories that are told in each and every episode. However, as opposed to the other examples, Mushishi's main character, Ginko, is not as cool or as striking as, for instance, say Spike Spiegel or Vashti Stampede. Sure, Ginko has some interesting things going for him. He has an understanding of the world that surrounds him, several gadgets that he uses, several quirks, but all in all, he is pretty vanilla. Furthermore, I would say that the quality of the animation is pretty lackluster. Sorry to say this, but it is. However, what it lacks in special effects and even action sequencing, it does make up for in sound. Mushishi has a wonderful voice acting. The narration of a soothing voice is not to be underestimated, and as well as using either tranquil or I would say even nostalgic, like sad music. I mean, to be fair, even the quality of some sound effects, as for instance the ones regarding weather, are just superb. And don't let me even get started on just the piano refrains that just come by from time to time. They are just fantastic. It is just like taking something that would already be pretty good, pretty decent on its own, and just elevating it to a superior tier. And that is what the music accomplishes and the sound quality accomplishes in Mushishi. However, what it does, what the anime series does really well, as I said, is to construct minor stories that deliver, I would say, a bittersweet feeling. You see, the setting is created very well and simply relies on the use of what I would refer to as the unseen world. With this, I mean that unexplained phenomenons are actually caused by mushi, which, yes, literally would be translated as bugs, but they are sort of a spirit like creatures. And these mushis live side by side with us. They have, similarly to animals, their ecosystem, their habits, their lives, and so forth. However, what the series does is to analyze not their behavior, but rather the series explores the lives of the humans that have come in contact with these creatures, these beings. As I mentioned, I would argue that the keyword for Mushishi is bittersweet. The stories have a quality of both being, I would say, sad and yet also bringing a sense of inner peace. Some stories are more touching than others. Some rely heavily, I would say, on a degree of empathy on your behalf, but all of them reflect a philosophy of going with the flow or of understanding the flow. It is the philosophy of understanding a world that is much bigger than you, of understanding the bigger picture, of also understanding how you as a being are just part of something much larger. And Mushishi, in a way, analyzes this alongside with the theme of otherness. However, while humans would demonize Mushi, just because they are spirits that the humans do not understand, we as viewers see them through the eyes of Kinko, who understands them and knows that they are not malevolent spirits or ill-willed or ill-tempered. They just live according to their own ecosystem and their own habits. And that is very interesting. It is in fact a technique that may be equally utilized within writing. So, highlighting your world building through the eyes of a character that understands it while others do not. Anyway, those are my thoughts on Mushi. Check it out if you think that you are interested in it, and if you are interested in just watching something that's both relaxing and presenting something a little bit more profound. Don't forget to breathe, don't forget to smile. Until next time.